So, good afternoon, guys. I hope you're doing amazing, as always. I feel like all my vlogs or videos are starting off in the afternoon, but that's because it just does. I give the morning to myself, so I wake up, work out, eat, chill, read for a bit, have coffee, shower and stuff, and then I'm starting my videos. I'm sure you don't want to see me waking up and eating breakfast and reading every single time I start, right? So why not start when the day starts? So yeah, I'm here, OTT. This is a look I just created. I just did this look quickly. Yeah, honestly, it didn't even take me that long. This camera is so heavy to hold. Maybe it's just not vlog with this. Hope you guys are doing well. I am actually drinking my snack. It's a protein shake. It's the Blessed brand vanilla chai protein vegan powder or vegan protein, and I do not like it. I personally don't like it because I don't like things that are too sweet. So even like when I bake and stuff, I don't put too much sugar in things. So this is really sweet for me, and I tried to water it down a bit, but I feel like it tastes really it's supposed to be vanilla chai, but it tastes very cinnamony, like very like over the top. I love cinnamon, but this tastes like very cinnamony and it's very grainy, and I don't like grainy. But I'm running low on my other chocolate one, but I'm like, I have this sitting at home and I don't want to waste money, so I'm like, I'm just gonna drink it. The benefits are there, whatever. But yeah, thought I'd share that with you. Also, I wanted to share a new purchase with you guys. So I just recently bought this, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina collection palette. It's the orange one. I think there's like 3 of these palettes, the Norvina palettes, and I got this orange one because the colors that are in here, I don't have a lot of, really. I have a lot of neutral colors and stuff. So I wanted to get this palette so I could create some different looks for you guys. And oh my god, I'm obsessed with this palette. It's so good. Like, I'm not just saying it because I bought it. By the way, it was a little bit on the pricier side. It's like a lot on the pricier side. This palette was $80, and that's before tax and delivery. But the pigment payoff is so good. Also, I wanted to like start doing colored liner. So instead of buying colored liner and just using it for liner purposes, I'm like, why don't I just use shadows as a liner? So with this palette, I can do like full eye looks, and then I can also create winged liner looks with the powder shadow. And it's like all these colors in here. The colors don't look exactly the same on camera as they are in person. They are so much more vibrant and nicer in person than on camera. But if you guys have the budget for it and you guys are looking for a new palette that has vibrant and also some neutral colors, yo, this is the one. I'm really guilty of buying a lot of neutral palettes, and now I'm like, I need to stop because I'm just wasting money. I have so many neutral palettes, so why am I buying more? But then every neutral palette is different. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna create a video. I'm making an Instagram video for my hair. I'm straightening it, and I'm just gonna show how I straighten it and blah 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 blah. I did recently do my roots if you saw my last video. Finally, I look like I have my ish together, and I'm also making cookies today, so chocolate chip cookies. So I'll be giving you guys that recipe and we'll bake them together. I haven't made cookies. Actually, I don't really make chocolate chip cookies. I usually just make like sugar cookies and stuff. But I'm making chocolate chip cookies because I'm craving chocolate chip cookies, and I haven't really been eating any kind of junk food, dessert, or anything in the last like 3 weeks. So we're making cookies today. I'm gonna have one because I deserve it. So let me finish filming this look and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, so I finally finished filming. Look, my hair is so nice and soft. So I have been dreading flat ironing my hair for like the longest time, ever since, to be honest, ever since I went gray, because my ends were so fried that when I would flat iron them, it'd get all like this at the bottom, meaning like I'm literally frying my hair. So now after a while, like my hair it didn't fry once, but I have also been using the Ashi Beauty flat iron. I don't know what it is about this, but my hair feels so healthy when I straighten it. Like, it doesn't feel fried. Like when I use my other straightener, like the ends feel so coarse and fried, but with this, imagine it was still on, it's just so soft. It doesn't fry my hair, so that is a good thing. But yeah, I just filmed a hair straightening video. I'm gonna quickly eat now, and then we're gonna make some cookies. Alright guys, time to make chocolate chip cookies because my sweet tooth is kicking in very badly. So in a large bowl, we're gonna mix 1 cup of all-purpose flour. You guys can use 2 cups of all-purpose flour if you have no dietary restrictions, or if you're not looking out. You're not counting macros, you're not doing anything, you can just use 2 full cups of all-purpose flour. But I mean, I'm not trying to use all flour. I need some protein in these cookies, so I'm using 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'm also using 1 cup of almond flour. I'm not gonna know how these turn out until the end of this video, so let's hope these still taste good. And then you need 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. And you're just gonna mix this all up together. I swear every time I'm making a video downstairs or whatever, it's so loud in my house. So I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying to talk extra loud just in case you can't, but worst comes to worst, I'll leave the entire recipe down below depending how these cookies turn out. I don't know how it's gonna be with almond flour. I think it's gonna be perfectly fine, but cool. So all your dry ingredients are mixed. Put that aside. I'm gonna use my stand mixer to mix this, but if you don't have one, you can always do it by hand as well. So you're gonna take 1 cup of softened butter. If you have those really big sticks, it's pretty much half the stick. Plop that in there. Make sure it's softened. I don't know if I already said that, but make sure it's soft. And basically what you want to do is you want to beat this in your mixer. If you don't have a mixer, you can beat it by hand. That was me beating the butter for you while it's beating on the side. And now that the butter is beaten / squished into 1,000 pieces, I'm just gonna scrape off the edges. And I'm now going to add half a cup of granulated sugar. This recipe called for 3/4 of granulated sugar and 3/4 of brown sugar. But since I don't like things too sweet, I'm using half a cup of granulated sugar. And I'm also using half a cup of packed brown sugar. I'm also going to add in 1 egg. Add a splash of vanilla extract. If you don't want to splash it in, you can also do 1 tablespoon. Now I'm gonna mix this up. Now that all the wet ingredients, the butter and sugar is all mixed, I'm gonna scrape it off the edges again. And now you want to add the dry ingredients into this butter mixture in 3 parts. So you're gonna add it 1 time, and then I'm gonna mix this up. And now I'm gonna add the second part. And now the last part. Now I'm just gonna scrape off the edges. Oh my god, this looks so yummers. And now the last part is you add your toppings. You can do chocolate chips and white chocolate chips, butterscotch chips. You can do walnuts, hazelnut, whatever kind of cookies you guys like. You can get creative and add that. I like plain old simple chocolate chip, but because I don't have chocolate chip at home, I'm using candy melts. I have candy melts laying around that I usually use to make cake pops. I'm just gonna chop these up and then throw them in there. You can literally add as many as you want. You can, usually it's about 2 cups of chocolate chips, but I'm trying to be a little bit healthy, so I'm just gonna add just a few. All right, so this is the really hard part. What you wanna do is you wanna let this sit for about 3 hours. And if you can't do 3 hours, overnight preferably. If you can, this is the hardest part, but you know, you gotta wait if you want really good cookies. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for about 1 hour maybe, because I'm really hungry. But 3 hours minimum, please. So it's been about an hour. Nice and solider than it was before. I'm gonna set the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. And while that preheats, we're going to lay the cookies on a cook sheet. So I don't know if any of you guys know, but when you make cookies, it's ideal to have a cookie sheet instead of like a cookie tray with the edges, because with this tray, the heat bounces off and it cooks the cookie properly all the way through. Like, it cooks the cookie more better. So obviously I make cookies, so I have a cookie sheet. This is like ideal. So I'm just gonna use this, about this size, I would say. And you don't wanna like flatten the cookie and put it down. You wanna put the cookie up like this. And you wanna place it about 3 inches apart so it has room to expand. So I'm only gonna make 8 cookies. Looks like this. I like my cookies when they're fresh and warm, crispy on the outside, really warm on the inside. And I'm gonna save the rest. I'm gonna wrap The rest I'll put in a Ziploc bag and put in the fridge. And I have so much left over. I have like this much left over. So I'm gonna, once that's done preheating, I'm gonna put this in the oven and let them bake for about 15 minutes. It always depends on the size of your cookies and the thickness and how you like the cookies. I like it when it's crispy on the outside and then it's like soft on the inside. So I'm gonna bake it until the edges are like golden brown, and then that way the bottom and the sides will be crispy and the center will be still soft and so yummy. So I would say about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, start checking up on your cookies every 2 minutes, depending on how you like them. Bam, all done. I love my cookies like this. I like it when they're extra crispy and thin on the end, but then the softness and the softness in the center, perfect. I'm so excited to eat it. Yum.
You can put your dollar on me. Promise I'll be everything you want and you need. You got me going up and above. I can't get enough. It's like you put a spell on me. If you really about it, then I'm about it for sure. Yeah, you know I'm different than the ones before. Ain't nobody gotta know. We can keep it on the low. You're the one I've been looking for.